Hey guys, I'm back with another butterfly moment. Thank you for listening. I have a question for you. Where is your Oz? Yes, where is your Oz? Do you remember the movie, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz? This is a story about Dorothy, a little girl named Dorothy, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man, and the lion going down the yellow brick road. Yeah, that famous yellow brick road. Of course, there was the wizard and the Munchkins and the Wicked Witch of the West. Who could forget her? She used to scare me when I was little. But I love that story growing up. It was fun to watch, and it was fun to watch my kids too. I was reminded of the Land of Oz this week at my job. We have a new employee, and I happened to be chatting with him. And he mentioned several times how excited he was to work for the organization. He said it was a dream come true, and he referred to our home office as Oz. And he says, I'm so excited about visiting the Land of Oz. This made me smile. But the best thing about it is that it was not the first time I've heard that. And even this week, I heard another coworker who was new to me, but not to the organization. He'd been there a year or so. He said the exact same thing. I'm so excited about working for this organization. I've always dreamed of it. And I thought, man, how blessed am I to work for an organization that people actually dream of working for? Now, it's not my Oz, but it is my blessing. And I love our organization. The new coworker also said he had never come to visit or tour the organization. Now, I thought this was strange since he had been a member for a long time, and he loves it. He loves it so much. So I asked why. And then he told me he was in the area and inquired about visiting, and he was told by some random person, not working for the organization, but in the industry, they don't want you there. So he didn't come by. This was several years ago, but I want to point out that he never let that discourage him from his love for the organization and from being a member, as he is in his dream job today. So this shows how we can choose to allow things to affect our thinking, positive or negative. I also could have offered him a discouraging response, and not share his joy and enthusiasm. But instead, I did because I actually love my job. I love working there. My husband says if you work in a field that you're passionate about, then you'll always enjoy what you do, and it doesn't feel like work. And this is so true. I say if you work with great people who enjoy their job and enjoy what they do, then you'll enjoy going to work and working with them too. So I'm sharing this about work. But you know what? This can apply in all places, in all areas of life. Where's your Oz? We're talking about happiness and joy, which that's what Oz represents, really. Magical times. Joy and happiness is a trait we should have, or characteristic, or whatever. It's a trait I think we should have within our core. External things or negative experiences should not determine our happiness. There's a book called The Happiness Advantage. The author is a psychologist. His name is Shawn Achor. And he goes all over the world sharing his discoveries from the research and the study of happiness. And he writes this book about it. It's a pretty good read. So we've taken this training several times at work, and this made somewhat of a difference in our attitudes toward work, toward people that we work with, toward the people that we serve. And man, I've even seen it change some personal lives too. It's amazing. But one of the things Shawn talks about in his book, and he shares is proven to help people think differently, is writing down 3 things that you're grateful for at the end of each day for 21 days. And at the end of the 21st day, you should begin to think a little bit differently at night. When you think about your day, your mind will wander toward the positive things versus the negative things. And he also suggested journaling about one positive thing that you've had over the past 24 hours to happen. And this allows your brain to relive it. I think I'd much rather relive a positive experience than a negative one. It's easier and it makes you excited. So I leave you with this challenge. If you find yourself struggling with happiness, try this experience, try this exercise. Drop a note, let me know if anything about your thinking has changed after the 21-day experiment. Actually, drop a note about the positive thing in the 24 hours as well. I'd love to hear about that. This is why I'm creating Butterfly Moments. This helps me reflect on my day, reflect on the good things. I also reflect on the bad things, but I love the good things and I share them. It helps me to transform and change into a better person and into the person I think that I'm supposed to be and contribute great things while I'm here. So like this, which I hope you're getting a lot out of. I can't talk. But anyway, go find your odds, do that experiment, and share with me your results. Have a wonderful day.